Yeah, Arvind here. So I picked up the topic of cybersecurity in gaming industry. Uh, we have everybody today stuck to phone. Okay, so playing games, especially our kids. Their awareness to the cybersecurity is limited, but the kind of games they play is almost like 24 by 7. They are stuck into this game industry, and most of them don't even realize the threat that is involved in this cybersecurity. So let me go back and tell you that before COVID, okay, before COVID, there were certain major incidents like this. Zynga was breached in 2019. Armor Game was 2019. Sand in 2018. These were all hacked. Okay, and they're not one time, and most of them are breached 2 3 times within that period. Okay, and lots of gamers' details were leaked in, and a lot of people got into trouble because their banking got hacked up, their accounts got hacked up, they lost their social accounts, things like that all happened during that time because of these people. So it is important to understand that this affects your kids also. Now, if you look at it, what does the game, how does it impact the gamer itself, leave alone the rest of it? How does it impact the gamer itself, the person who is going to play the game? So I'm not even talking about the people who are playing games in the office because the office also suffers, and that's a different kind of a challenge. I never used to like people playing games in the office. Now that is reason being is like when they play games, they will install these applications and this will bring in malware, viruses, no, all other issues. So we were strictly against it. But gaming is something that we always used to find people finding their own ways to install. There have been incidents where developers have asked for opening up the security to install application, and when we open it for a time frame to install that particular application, they were smart enough to install their games also along with it. Okay, and it was risky from that perspective. Now let's come back to the kids games problem. So when you look at the kids games problem, once you compromise, then what happens is your personal data is lost. Everything is available to somebody else. Your financial information, your credit card, if the kid has been using their parents' detail, banking details, all those things are available with the hacker, and it becomes very easy for them to get the details and money from your bank very easily because they have the credentials and they know how to do that. So and gaming assets, when you play the games, you also have some monetary benefits on that. Sometimes you buy skins and various other facilities that are available as a buy-in in the games, and you pay sometimes a huge amount of money for them. Okay, it does not make sense to me, but it's a business model. They make a lot of money. And when your system is compromised, all these data can be taken off and used by somebody else, and you will be at loss, and you don't know whom to reach also. And with what happens is the attack that is happening towards this gaming is sophistication is increasing like anything. So trust on the gaming industry is literally low. Okay, we don't believe the gaming industry applications. So see, one simple way to look at it is what happens is they have cheat codes. What is cheat code? It's nothing but hacks. That means you are cheating some in the game. Okay, so it is so where that hack, right? So that's the trust is not there. You take any game, you will get cheat codes. Okay, so the trust is not there, and with the advent of the Chat GPT and everything, they are able to find out a lot of cheat codes within the games. Okay, they can write some instructions to the chatbot, and they will be getting information that otherwise was not available. So it has become sophistication has increased. So you lose the trust on the company. Okay, and you lose the trust on the application. So and people have lost a lot of money on that. So sometimes what happens is you play game for ages, maybe a couple of years to come to a certain ranking. All those can be lost in a jiffy once it is. So it is painful to the for the gamer. So within the gaming community, there are now gang wars happening. Okay, that is what gaming community they have. So some people will support the one guy, support the other one. They will find out ways and means how to destroy the other guy's gaming and come up in life. And this thing, cheating is and all those things will continuously happen. So this is also another problem that has cropped up. Loss of trust in the developers because players, we as a players, we can't trust the developers because they have a lot of facilities to leak out information. So once they leak out the information, they are even paid many times to leak the information, and that becomes an asset for somebody else to cheat in the game. Okay, so they can get, like I said, they have cheat codes. They will go to some site, do some code, they will develop, they will put it, and by unfair means they will win the game. Okay, so which is all is like no point in working on such this thing. So if you want to really invest in a game, you have to think twice why you are doing so. No, and the hacked games that are available in the market. You do not have to pay a penny to use that. Okay, and so this can lead to a lot of financial losses. Okay, this can lead to a lot of financial losses to people. So trust is very important, which in the gaming industry is not there. Okay, it is lost. That's a fact. So then what happens is phishing attacks. So once they get, they will once they know that you are able to spend so much of money, you are able to spend so much of time on this, and this is your age, and this is what it is, this is your parents are, and all those things. Once they have the whole map of your this thing, then they will start sending you phishing attacks, basically trying to tell you that it has come from your bank or from the gaming industry or from your known people, and once you click it, it will install a malware, and you will be the victim of your system will be victim. So after that, they will take your credit card, debit card, and all those things. So malware attack is very common in the industries. What it will do is it will not take permission from you because it has already taken control of your system, and it will do all malicious kind of activities. So it can install another spyware software onto this. It can take control of your keyboards. Every key that you type in, they can trace it. Okay, so things like that. Your fingerprint data can be there with them. Your relationship will be there. Your Facebook account, all those things they can track. They can even track what is running on the screen. Okay, so in the games, what happens? There are a lot of currencies that are being used. Money we pay. So they use these gaps to understand how the game coding is, and they get into the currency one, and they remove all the currencies that you have earned over a period of time. Okay, so this is why the trust factor also goes up. Account hacking. So what they do is they hack your account. Okay, your account is hacked, and they get into that, and they can do it very easily these days with a highly intelligent and good amount of what you call data that they have. They can guess your password just like that. Denial of DOS attack. So once you're winning a game or something like that, and they don't want you to win, they can initiate this denial of service attack. So what basically it will send too much of data. Okay, too much of data towards the server, and that server will not be able to respond, and hence your system will not work, and you will lose the game. Okay, so credential hacking is another way of getting account hacking. Your username, passwords, credit card information, all those things they will use it up. And scams is online. They will give you offers. They will say if you win this or if you do this, we will give you this benefit. If you pay, say this cost 8,000 bucks, probably you will get it at 500 bucks if you buy this for 200 bucks. Okay, so something like that. All they will do, scams they will create, and it will come from legitimate sources. People. Known players will be playing that, and the worst part about all these games, what happens is, you should see that what happens is these gaming's community that are there are a lot of YouTube videos that are available in the for the gaming community, and the kind of filthy language that they use, if you use, you will not allow your kids to watch, okay, play that game at all. They are such filthy languages that you won't even imagine that, and your kid is watching that. And the problem with all of us is like we don't even look at them playing that because they wear headphones and we don't know what the hell is happening inside. And believe me, if you can comment on that, I'll send you certain links and you go and watch those gamers video channel, and you will be surprised the kind of filth they talk. Okay, so the threats are there. Okay, so in-game Fortnite store. Okay, they were discounted it through dark web. They were able to sell it. So things like that all is possible. Okay, it has happened. Yahoo's 2013 hack. I'm wantedly I'm telling you all these things in the previous this thing, because even at that particular time this was happening and so much of breakage was there. And today after COVID, imagine the kind of attacks that are happening, kind of breaches that are happening. Okay, in 2020, Google was a massive target for denial of trust. So there are so many problems associated with game. So from the kids' perspective, when we are there playing the games, you have to be aware what they are playing, whether you have bought them from a legal source or not. If not from the legal source, what are they using? And if you attached your credit card, debit card to their account, then how does it work? Are you aware of the losses that is happening or the money that is getting deducted from your account? All these things happens to be very very important one. Okay, so if you look at the gaming industry, it has become a necessary evil. There is other angle to the gaming problem, that what is happening is it is also inducing other problems like behavioral problems. Okay, behavioral problems are coming up in the games. Okay, so kids are getting into, especially these are some of the named games, Halo 3, and there's one more that they are called Blue Whale, and that was also there, which was known to be it is like a suicide. The kids will go and kill themselves. From Russia, it started, and so things like that. Games are so horrible. Also, the kids get into if you're thinking about addiction to the games, and it has been widely noticed that the same thing people get used to it, and kids are being even introduced to real-time drugs. Okay, so there is so much of challenges in the cybersecurity area for the kids games. So they kill. They in a couple of cases they have gone and killed their own family members because they didn't give the phone to play. That's how it is. There in couple of cases, there were not couple of there were many cases where they were playing for long hours. When they got up, some blood got clot in the heart, and they died there itself. So things like that are also there in the cyber security part. Okay, so it's not only that I'm only talking about the computers, but in the other end, the human itself is taking that toll. So especially with your kids when you are playing, when you are watching games, you have to be aware of what is that they are playing, how it is, because at some point of time, you might realize that all your life saving is gone. Okay, that is there in the bank. because of the care. And this has happened. Okay, this has happened with multiple parents. And I have a list of things being a cybersecurity cop connect guy. I know it is there. So if you want any help, just message me. I will be able to tell you where the links are for all these things. I have so many links into that which tells me all these nuances like drugs, getting into pornography, child pornography, getting into this cyber, this thing, human trafficking, drug abuse, game abuse, and all these nonsenses that are happening. You can see in this. So be aware. So any doubts or any information you want, ping me. I will be glad to help you out. Thank you. Have a great day.